What is up, guys? Pastor Matheny here, and thank you for joining me today in my study. So I want to begin today by reading to you from John chapter 15. I'm going to read you verses 1 through 11. I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away, and every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. Already you are clean because of the word that I have spoken to you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself, unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me, and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. If anyone does not abide in me, he is thrown away like a branch and withers, and the branches are gathered, thrown into the fire, and burned. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit, and so prove to be my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Abide in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full. So, as you can all tell, I'm not wearing my normal garb today, and that's because I have some driving to do a little bit later on today as I'm recording this. And so I'm just wearing, regular kind of street clothes. But I think about this a fair amount because, as you all know, I normally like to wear my uniform, my pastor's collar, black with the white thing. And I've spoken about this a fair amount at Our Savior's, but to me, it's an important thing to do because that makes me a sort of a public example within our community. I am thereby more visible. I stand out in crowds. People notice, and trust me, people notice. And they react to me in all kinds of different ways. Sometimes they react positively when they see my uniform. Sometimes they react sort of negatively, or they're turned off when they see my uniform. But it's important to me, for the sake of the people here at Our Savior's, to be visible in that way, and to sort of be out in such a way that people know just by looking at me who it is that I am. But on other times when I'm wearing just regular street clothes and I sort of blend into crowds more easily, I notice that now because I'm used to being more visible. And so it occurred to me the other day when I was out and about, just in regular clothes, that sometimes I have the opportunity to talk to people in different ways when I blend in than when I don't. Of course, the inverse is obviously also true. Um, but it made me think about being incognito, being sort of invisible or blending in. And that made me think about this passage that I read to you from John 15, where Jesus makes clear that he is the vine and that we are the branches. Apart from him, we can do nothing, he says. And yet, what he wants for us to do, what he's telling to his disciples, is that we are to abide in him, and thereby he abides in us. And so I was just thinking about this issue of being incognito, of being invisible in a certain way in society, and the fact that we in the church really are incognito Jesus. Wherever we go, because we abide in our Lord Jesus by the our participation in His Word and His sacraments. Everywhere we go, we are the branches of God branching out into the world. Um, and people don't know when they deal with us that they're dealing with Jesus. But insofar as we abide in our Lord, they are. And so we abide in him and he abides in us. And that means that he is stretching himself out into the world more and more every day. And we have the opportunity, you have a special opportunity to take our Lord Jesus to literally every single person that you interact with, every person that you speak to or touch on a daily basis. Uh, you are the presence of Christ to them. And that's an amazing thing. You have opportunities to share Christ with people because you're incognito, because you don't stand out, because they don't know that you're Jesus. You can be Jesus to them in special and powerful ways. Anyways, just because I'm not wearing my uniform today, I was thinking about that. So I hope that that thought is beneficial to you as it has been to me. I'll look forward to seeing you all again soon. Peace.